Oh my god, that's like the best thing I made. Hey Health Nuts, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in the kitchen and we're gonna start things off for the summertime with a fresh salmon burger with a spicy pineapple salsa. I've really been liking this combination and it's a fun way to kind of turn boring canned salmon into something really light and fresh and flavorful just by adding a few extra ingredients. And then the spicy pineapple salsa just kind of brings everything to life and adds a lot of flavor to your burger, especially if you're not gonna put it on a bun with all the toppings. It's just fun to have it on a lettuce wrap, top it off with the salsa and eat it with a fork and knife. So we're first gonna start off with the spicy pineapple salsa. Okay, so I have here a nice ripe pineapple and you wanna make sure it's nice and yellow. You can even smell it to see if you can actually smell the pineapple. Yeah, like if you can smell the juices through the skin, that means it's perfect, and I'm gonna cut this one up. Now, pineapple can be a little bit intimidating, I feel like, to cut up, which is why I have this handy dandy tool, which is a lifesaver, and this is one of those kitchen gadgets that you actually should invest in. So I will link it down below. It's amazing. I use it all the time in the summertime when I'm cutting up pineapple. So you're just going to cut off the top of the crown of the pineapple. So you're going to center this tool right in the middle with the core and then use your muscles and start turning. And now you have little ringlets of pineapple. This tool is really cool because you just press these two buttons here and it comes right off. And you have little rings. And then just dice these up into little segments. I'm gonna add my pineapple to a bowl. We're gonna add in our peppers and tomato, chopped red onion, cilantro, jalapeno, and some lime juice. I'm gonna use, I think, about 1 full lime. Season it with a bit of salt and pepper and mix it all up. So I'm gonna set this aside in the refrigerator to just kind of marinate while we work on the salmon burgers. Okay, so in a large bowl, you're gonna start adding in your ingredients. Now I have 2 cans here of some wild pink salmon. I guess that's the only color salmon is pink. I'm gonna add that to a bowl. And you wanna make sure you're getting good quality canned salmon. I actually got this one from Costco and it's just like nice and flaked and it actually looks like real salmon as opposed to some of the other brands. I don't know, some brands look really weird. And just kind of break it up so you can see all the flakes. And it'll be easier to kind of mix it in with the other ingredients. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs. Add some rice breadcrumbs, garlic, fresh basil, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, 1 chopped shallot. Then for spices, I'm adding sea salt, black pepper, smoked paprika, and garlic powder. And then mix everything up. Okay, so now that that's all combined, I'm just gonna grab a cookie sheet so we can start forming our salmon patties. I have a cookie sheet here and I'm gonna line it with some parchment paper. I'm gonna take my ice cream scoop and we're just gonna form some patties. You can make them any size that you like. You just wanna kind of form them into what a patty would look like. I'm gonna grab my burner and my grill pan and start frying these up. I'm gonna drizzle a little avocado oil and let it heat up. So I'm just gonna kind of spread the oil all around. I like using avocado oil because it has a high smoke point so it doesn't burn on high heat. Okay, we're just gonna let that heat up a little bit. Okay, so let's test one out and see if our grill is hot enough. Ooh, hear that sizzle? My burgers are now all cooked, and I'm just gonna transfer them to a cooling rack. So now that we have our salmon burgers done and our pineapple salsa ready, I'm actually just going to cut up a little bit of avocado. I also went ahead and washed some butter lettuce because these are gonna be the replacement for the bread or the bun. And it's just a really, if you've never had butter lettuce or Boston lettuce before, it's super buttery and has a nice, like, subtle crunch, I guess, and it works really well with salmon. So I'm going to cut this avocado up. I'm gonna slice it in half first, and this, I can tell this one's like perfectly ripe. Isn't that, you know, it's gonna be a good day when your avocado is nice and ripe. Look, guys. Perfect. And I'm gonna do some really pretty little slices so we can just lay them on top of our salmon burgers. And now it's time to assemble. So this is the final product. Don't they look so cute and summer ready for your next barbecue? I think they're adorable. They taste really good too. And I'm gonna actually finish making one here because these are too pretty to eat and I gotta take photos. So put a little salsa on here. And I mean, you could eat these with a fork or knife, or you could just try to do them like a hand wrap like I'm gonna do. Cheers to the summer. Oh my God. This is the best salmon burger I've ever made. This is so good. Oh my God, the fresh sweet pineapple with the salmon and avocado. So good. Chloe, you're gonna love these. So Chloe and I are gonna go eat these for lunch. Definitely make this recipe. I will link the full recipe down below with all the measurements, and you can print it out there. It's over on my blog. And if you guys wanna see any other summer recipes on my channel, be sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's something in particular, like a barbecue recipe or like a sweet dessert recipe that you wanna see. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram stories. I'm basically vlogging on there every day. If you haven't checked me out there already, I will link it down below. It's just at @HealthNut. And if you guys try out this recipe, be sure to share a photo with me on social media so I can find it and like it. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe, hit that little bell button. I post 3 times a week. I post Sunday recipes, Wellness Wednesdays, and Vlog Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.